Welcome to Washington. It's finals day here at the William H.G. Fitzgerald Tennis Center. Andre Agassi, the world #1 in his 7th final of 1995, up against Stefan Edberg, the world #16, of course, the former #1 in the world in 1990, 1991, and for some of 92. But things have changed dramatically for Stefan. He's had a bad year this year, just won the one title in Doha at the beginning of the year. And for Agassi, of course, things have gone from strength to strength. A very warm day, around 84 degrees Fahrenheit, around the high 20s, 28. And very humid as well. The first time that Agassi's been forced to play during the day. He's been scheduled in the evening. And his average length of match has been 1 hour 17 minutes. Stefan has been 1 hour 52. He's battled away 3-set matches against Rafter and against Cristiano Carratti earlier on. He looked dog-tired against Rafter in his semi-final, but he played superbly in that final set. You may have watched it on Saturday here on Eurosport. Came through it and won 6-2 in the third. So how fit is he, physically and mentally? He's obviously had a lot taken out of him, and the worst guy he could possibly take on here in these conditions is Agassi. Agassi leads 4-3, as you can see, but he's won their last 3 meetings. Indeed, the last time Stefan beat him was in the World Championship in Germany back in 1990. So he goes in a red-hot favourite on a red-hot day. Here's Brad Gilbert and Brooke Shields, the Agassi camp. So Agassi to serve. New gear, but hopefully the same standard of play. Not a bad start. Daniel Lecanto, the man in charge. There's Agassi's route through, yet to drop a set. Not the most difficult route it's been either. Todd Martin, the #4 seed, the only seed he's had to meet. Edberg in pretty poor shape. There's his run through. 2 3-setters, but he's got a sore shoulder, which is affecting his serve. He's got blisters on both feet, and he's got tremendous fatigue. But through all that, he played sublimely well against Rafter in that final set. That's all right. And indeed, the point is going to be replayed. Daniel Lecanto immediately in. Let's get that point replayed. Fine game from Agassi. So he takes the early lead. Stefan Edberg, love won the final of the ATP tournament here at Washington, D.C. against the world number one. Edberg, who volleyed magnificently against Rafter, but he's against one of the best returners in the world now, perhaps the best. Rafter's certainly not that. Edberg surprising Agassi there with that forehand, which has been one of his major problems through 1995. Not a bad win-loss record in what's been a bad year. The problem for him has been that he's not done well in the Grand Slams. Fourth round at Wimbledon, beaten by Aaron Krickstein. Second round in the French, beaten by Michael Stich. And second round at Wimbledon, of course, beaten by the big Belgian, Dick Norman.
15 years, maybe even the first time in my life, because everything has been going so well. But I still have a lot of things to give.
Drop shot.
Oh,
Agassi with beautiful touch. Just takes a little bit off that slice.
the guy who's giving the good things at the moment is Andre Agassi. Just a phenomenal drop shot. There's Agassi manoeuvring Edberg around, as Edberg must have feared. But the Edberg forehand standing up well to the grilling it's getting. Whether high or low, it's usually a banker, the backhand volley from Edberg. So he needs to get off to a good start here. He's been through the mother and father of a week. But he'll be encouraged by his form, which has got better and better. One each then. Well, he got the mid-court ball for the first point, but that was within a couple of feet of the baseline, and he still drills it for a winner. Serve that seems to be so much pacier this year. Well, an awesome game from Agassi, and he leads 2-1. Come back, Stefan Edberg trailing 1-2. Edberg, the champion here in the final against Andre Agassi, who's won this title twice in 1990 and 1991. Oh, well played. Stefan Edberg's forehand is much better played on the run at full stretch. And there again, good retrieving here. Looks to have recovered well from the really testing time he had against Rafter. He looked down and out as he went into the third set, but kept it going well. And he started with some commitment here. Just set up nicely for him. Agassi beginning to lock into the return now, and these are worrying times for Stefan Edberg. He's so quick on both wings. There's the forehand that has been fragile. So for 40 love, it's deuce. Oh. Even early on in this fourth game, Agassi now looking for the towel. But he's getting in vicious returns now, on both sides. First ace. Conte not about to change his mind. So Edberg levels up at 2 games apiece. the side. But Agassi will attack when Edberg comes in. His ground strokes were so good against Rafter. Edberg very rarely chipped and charged. They're a fraction early. Played. When he gets height on that forehand, he still can create some winners from it. Lovely volley. Agassi's second guessing him, staying where he was. Thought he might have the opportunity there, but Edberg guessing well himself. And that really was an exquisite angle. Oh, just wide. So Agassi edges in front again, 3-2. Here in Washington, Edberg is still with Agassi on breaks, but it's the American who's making most of the play early on. It's 2-3. Again, for the most part, Edberg's forehand really working well.
My wrist back, I'd go, wow. I mean, I might not be able to play. You know, that's a harsh confrontation there with reality. And so it took me some time to kind of work through a lot of emotions. And I think that was a big point in me coming back and being so dedicated and committed to achieving more.
Agassi talking about the wrist injury that created so many problems. Wrist required operation just before Christmas at the end of '93. Came back to the tour in February of last year, and that was the beginning, teaming up with Gilbert, of his revival. Very close. Well, it might have got some of the line. Nothing doing there. So here's the first break point of the match. Stefan's first double. Terrific retrieving from Edberg, but Agassi working him over in no uncertain fashion. The best rally of the match. Outstanding play from the world number one, and he's got the break. Some really crisp hitting from Edberg on the forehand at full stretch, but in the end there was nothing he could do but set up that high ball, and Agassi now has him, if not by the throat, certainly in a fairly strong grip. Amazing record. 7 finals this year. Second serve, rather like Edberg's kicker, right into the corner. And he's serving outstandingly well at the moment. Ace number 2, and Agassi leads 5-2 now in this open. Stefan Edberg been through the mill in the last 3 games, but started confidently here as he serves to stay in this set. 30 love. Agassi leads him 5-2. Second ace, only 91 miles an hour, but sliding way out of reach. Oh, there's a millionaire shot. Agassi, who's just donated $1 million from his foundation to assist kids in the Las Vegas area, hoping to build a new boys and girls club. The foundation he has assists children in difficult times. Serving now for the set. Well, Edberg's ground strokes have been one of the features of this week. Yet again, this forehand on the run. Maneuvered wide. Terrific control of the wrist. Oof. No prisoners. Well, that's short for Agassi, not to too many others. It's an event for Edberg to win points on Agassi's serve. Great shooting. Really excellent play. And this is the guy who many were riding off at Wimbledon after he went out to Dick Norman. Some saying it would be his last year. Edberg says he'll definitely be playing this year and next year. No worries about that. After that, he'll take it a year at a time. Still with plenty of fans wherever he goes. He chipped and charged to great effect there. And now he's got break-back point. Knew exactly what he wanted to do. Guessed right and got the result. Ooh. He was lucky there, Agassi. The into-out forehand gave Edberg too much space. And that was a bad miss. Second double fault. So break point number 2. You can see perhaps a little aware now of Edberg's move on return. Will he come and chip and charge again? That was clever play from Agassi. You could see Edberg thrusting himself forward, wanted to come in. And he just got a little bit of extra width on that serve. Just missing a few first serves. Second. So his third double. And here's break point again, the third. So he fires his sweatband into the chair where he's sitting, does Agassi, and then serves an ace. Excellent return. Edberg really believes he's got a chance here. Fourth break point. Yes, well done. Fabulous game from Stefan Edberg, and he's back level on breaks now. It's 5-4. So here's Stefan Edberg, 4-5, having just broken back, serving to stay in the set. And Agassi beginning to fret now as Edberg makes his move. Magnificent recovery from Edberg from way out. No code violation there from Agassi. Ball hit out of the court surface in anger. Should really be a violation. nearly out of court too, but not in anger. Oh, and even then Edberg very nearly got it. Look, razor sharp. And as Agassi raised his game, so Edberg's been able to go with him. And even at the moment, just go a little bit past him. There's not much you can do with returns like that. Desperately disappointing for him. His ground strokes have been so good under the severest pressure. He's played some of the best tennis that he's produced this week, and this week's been the best tennis of his year, but it's still set point to Agassi. And in the end, the power of Agassi proves too much. So 2 breaks to 1, a set of the highest quality. Edberg showing true grit at the end of it, but eventually Agassi's power has its way.
Second.
And that's the difference between Agassi and the rest. He's got power on both sides. I don't think anyone in the history of the game has hit it harder on both sides than this guy does. But buoyed up by success in Agassi's last service game, Edberg still making those advances. Totally different from the way he played Rafter. Then he decided to slug it out from the baseline. Agassi controlled the match on his serve in his first 3 service games. He now isn't. He's losing concentration now. So 3 break points. Well, that really was a disappointing game. Edberg launches his 20 Fahrenheit, 46 to 47 degrees centigrade. It's an oven.
Just sit anywhere.
And it's a real test for anyone to hold their concentration. Agassi seemed to lose his there after winning the first set. So will he pounce back here? Stefan knows that Agassi's never better than when he's wounded. Any protection will do. It's hardly style, but then knows Agassi some of the time. He seems to do okay. Well, whatever happens here, Stefan will be so enthused by the way he's played this week. Not just his battling qualities, which have been formidable. We knew all about those. Saw him when he won the US Open. But his standard of play has just gotten better and better, particularly from the back. Marvellous. But even when he won in Doha, he wasn't showing this kind of form. Yet to footfall. See, perilously close there. Agassi not playing with much discipline at the moment. So Edberg jumps out to a 2-love lead. A bit in a rush, Agassi. Concentration still not back. And it's Edberg who's making the big shots now. Very little to choose. Agassi just getting the second break. Well, he won the point there. But it was hardly tennis of a man who's battling to get back into this set. Well played. One of the very few times in his career he's given it the full grunt. He launched into that backhand. Does well here. Does well to keep it going a la Agassi. Deuce. That's better. Agassi getting his concentration back. He's back in the set. Trails 2-1. Stefan Edberg has a break, leads this second set 2-1. First set to Agassi, 6-4. You're watching the final of the ATP tournament here in Washington. Again, signs that his concentration isn't fully back. No. Well, that's unusual. He's normally got so much touch. That really is a sign of what is going on. Oh. Well, that was real ferocity, but it really isn't terribly impressive, this from Agassi. It's either a quick winner or a quick loser. There's no doubt what that was. Maybe he doesn't want to get involved in a long match, so he's trying to shorten up every rally and use the talent that he has. But he seems to be switching the concentration on and off. Footwork not great there. And Edberg's got a major chance of levelling up at a set apiece. Richie Renneberg, second round loser here to Grant Stafford. Another awfully loose shot. He's looking a little jaded, is Agassi. First time he's had to play, remember, in the afternoon all week. Yes, the unforced errors, you can see last night against Martin, 15 in the whole match, 19 already today. Fourth double. See how quick he is between points. Look, 11 seconds. Chance here for another break. Again, Agassi having to play one more shot than he wanted to. Agassi probably in a bit of a quandary here as to whether to really make a challenge for this set, because he does look to be struggling physically. Want to let it go and come out strong for the third. But volleying like that will make up his mind for him. Here's a third chance for a double break. Vintage Edberg. Kind of volley that won in Wimbledon a couple of times. And there's the double break. Agassi is rocking here. Edberg leads 4-1. Stefan Edberg leading Andre Agassi 4-1. Real drama on this main court here in Washington. Is Agassi, as they say in tennis, tanking in this set? He looks to be struggling, just as Edberg was in the latter stages of his match against Rafter, but he came back very strongly in the third set. Is Agassi tanking this set? He wouldn't be tanking the match, but maybe 2 breaks down and feeling dog-tired. He certainly looks it. He might come back strongly in the third set, but it looks to me like he's giving this set away. It's going from bad to worse, I'm afraid. Second double. So Edberg holds on, and now Agassi serves to stay in this set. He's a double breakdown. And that may be about to change right here. Certainly looks that way. It'll be very interesting to see how he plays this particular game. I don't think he'll have his heart in it. He'll just slug away. If the winners come, they'll come. But he's not in a battle for it. It's a symptom of how tired he is. So he holds on, but Edberg is a big favourite here. So Andre Agassi, having held his serve in the last game, he's got to break Stefan Edberg twice, and I wouldn't bet on it happening. First set to Agassi, 6-4, Edberg at 5-2. Yes, you can bet your life there are not going to be very long rallies in this particular game. So here are 2 set points for Stefan Edberg. Fourth ace. And Edberg takes the set 6 games to 2. Now then, big game coming up. Very difficult to stop and start, and that's exactly what Agassi has done in the last 10-15 minutes. He's switched off. He's let Edberg take the set once he got a double break up. Can Agassi switch into gear? I sense the next 2 or 3 games are absolutely vital. And if Agassi drops his serve here, it might not be a very long match. Intriguing stuff. Deciding set. Wow. Neither player terribly convinced about that call. Agassi certainly played it with meaning. Let's have a look. Yeah, it was on the line. Too close to overrule. Yes, he's definitely trying to switch on again. Once more looking to play with authority on his serve. Yeah, terrific serving. Agassi back again, in control. 1-love, third set. So Stefan Edberg at love 1 in the third set here, watching the final of the ATP event in Washington. One of the cameramen taking any shade he can. He's obviously getting shade during the change rounds, but not much else. Oh, what a rally. Well, he's been a past master at that, Edberg. But that's one of the rallies of the year. How Agassi got wide to the forehand, I'll never know. Look at this. Does well to fetch that. But then Edberg completely surprises him and drops it right on the half volley for Agassi. That's one for the highlights. Career highlights for Stefan Edberg. The crowd now beginning to warm to this. Warming up at the moment. Agassi now beginning to play match tennis. A little more strategy coming in. His third double. And Agassi would really love to get a bit of leeway here to get the break. Focusing so much on Agassi's lack of petrol. Must remember that it's Edberg who's done most of the work this week, but he seems remarkably fresh. First football of the match. Oh, yes. Agassi has been able to switch it on again. Dangerous tactics, but they may well work. Takes it moving forward, even though it was as deep as it was. So break point here. Well, it's a shot that's worked so well for him. So second break point. Disappointing game from Edberg. The errors on the forehand beginning to creep in, and Agassi goes into a 2-love lead in this third set. And suddenly the winning post comes a little closer to him. Thomas Muster, winner today in Stuttgart. 8 titles to his credit. Agassi next with 3. And the chip and chard working once more. Nearly overcooked it, but anxiety was okay. Stefan doubling up in Doha, his only success this year. Want to do it once more. He'll be the champion going into this. Agassi playing much more controlled tennis now. Big point now. And he gets just the serve he wants. So game point here for 3-love, and that will sound good and feel good if he goes to the chair having won this. Oh yes, he's right back and back on top. Agassi leads 3-love. So an extra shirt for Andre Agassi from Brad Gilbert. And he needs 3-love in this deciding set against the champion here, Stefan Edberg. Suddenly he's got complete mastery here. And he's beginning to kill Edberg. Just like he was in the early stages of the first set. As much power as he has any of the double-handers in this match. Important volley. Cannot afford to go 2 breaks down. Edberg's mouth now wide open. He's beginning to suffer. And this time it's the Swedes' turn to make mistakes. And here are 2 break points for Agassi. This for 4-love. Oh yes, massive point, his 3rd ace. Well done. Again, incredible retrieving from Stefan Edberg.
Thank you.
He's now beginning to footfault more, and they're coming at crucial stages. Another important second serve. Just wide. The forehand holding up well from Edberg, but Agassi had a chance there. Important game, and he's held on well, but now it's Edberg's turn to look dog-tired. So Agassi at 3-1. Oh, so quick there. Sharp. And controlled when he got there. Edberg testing him out with that drop, and he got the answer. Agassi is right back. Shields, she's really struggling with the heat as well. She's just watching. Obviously pretty convinced it was on the line, but hasn't got the energy, I don't think, to argue it. Oh, yes. Never at any stage, even with this new revival of Agassi's, never has he looked like he was going to give it away. Oh, he guessed right again. Quickest serve of the afternoon for Agassi, 110 miles an hour. And now a chance to go 4-1 up. No, not even Edberg can control that. So Agassi moves out to 4-1 in this third set. Welcome back. Intriguing battle here. The Legg Mason Classic at the William H.G. Fitzgerald Tennis Center here in Washington. Stefan Edberg, the champion, 1-4 final set against the world number 1, Andre Agassi. How much has Agassi got left? Indeed, how much is Stefan? Great return. So he punishes the earlier double fault. Edberg in double jeopardy now. Love 30. Again, Edberg outlasts Agassi from the baseline. Well, those who left yesterday after his match against Rafter would find it scarcely credible that he's had the energy here to stay with Agassi for as long as he has. It's been an unbelievably grueling week for Edberg. Yes, Agassi bought time for himself with a double-hander and now has break point for a double break. He will be serving for the title if he takes this point. Well played. It's taking an awful lot of concentration now. To get that kind of return from Agassi, it needed to be a good serve. Means more to Edberg, this title, than it does to Agassi. After the obituaries that were written a couple of weeks ago at Wimbledon, he'd love to get back with the title here, and he's still in it. Saves break point. Agassi leads for. So Agassi at 4-2. Oh, it was wide, surely. Well, if it wasn't, it was a quite staggering shot. Full stretch. Couldn't really see it from there, but it looked out to me. Agassi doesn't complain. Agassi again looking out of sorts. 15-30. He raced into the serve. And Edberg could be back in this. Two break-back points. Fifth ace saves the first. This surely the biggest point of the match. No, it's long. He gave it everything, and in the end it was too much. So deuce. Oh, yes. Just about a shot of the match at a crucial stage. No wonder Edberg has a wry smile on his face. Made the big forehand, came in, try and cover the middle. He knew it was going that side, but he just couldn't make enough ground. And Agassi's now got the game. And when you come back, Edberg will be serving to stay in the match. So Agassi, a game away from the 4th title of the year for him. But this will mean a lot to him if he could take Edberg's scalp here. Played with a lot of guts. But so too, particularly so, as Stefan Edberg. That'll make him grow. So Edberg at 2-5. Oh, wonderful. Stamping on Edberg early in this game. Suddenly the returns are winging their way back past Edberg quicker than they're going. Love 30, he's 2 points away. Oh! Stefan a little lucky there. Love 30 in both his last 2 service games. He's escaped in both of them after being broken in the opening game. Can he do it again? Maybe not. Maybe he's close to bowing out here. 2 match points, 2 championship points. And his girlfriend Brooke full of emotion. Well played. Still battling, Stefan. Even though he must be hurting like mad. Courageous performance from this move. Well done. And he got the flick off the net cord absolutely right. And now Edberg really does look wrecked. So Edberg now with a chance to force Agassi to serve out for this title. Excellent. 5-3. Now Andre. So what will he do here? I think his plan will be to keep the ball in play and make Agassi make those winners. He's trying for too much. So Agassi beyond the baseline. And one of the few drop shots he's tried, and he'd take it back if he could. Way long. Long. He's got it. And Agassi's going to have to work really hard now to close this out. He's beginning to look frail. It's out. And Edberg has got 2 break-back points. It's good. Edberg breaks back. It's 5-4. So, it's a bit like a Rocky movie, Rocky 4, with both contenders out on their feet. But one of them is going to win. Who's the more punch drunk? Agassi, you can be sure, is going to go for big returns here. Edberg serving for the second time to stay in the championship. Fantastic winner. And the way Stefan's playing at the moment, it needs to be. This is one of the matches of the year. No, just gone wide. So Agassi changes tactics now, having got to love 30. Try and finish it right here rather than going for everything. Really play match tactical tennis. Time after time, he's got himself out of trouble with big serving at crucial stages. It's long. And Agassi getting a code violation, a warning for his abuse of his racket.
Thank you.
Looks dog-tired. Edberg's back. 5-all, third set. Now Agassi going off for a quick toilet break. And Edberg's asking Daniel Leconte, where's he gone? He's allowed to go for a toilet break, a 3-minute break. But he should have gone to the chair umpire to ask for his permission. Now, the question is, what will Daniel Leconte say about that? So more anxiety, pure torture it must be for Brooke to watch him.
Go ahead.
Daniel Leconte just checking. He should have had someone with him, Agassi, just to make sure he doesn't do anything ineligible.
Okay, he's coming back. Stefan. He's coming back.
Agassi's on his way back.
Toilet break.
So is Agassi going to be spoken to by Daniel Leconte? Nothing happening. Five games each. And a match of pure theatre. No wonder Brooke Shields is here to see it. Both players losing their sharpness now. Who's going to run out of petrol quickest? Yes. Well, it was a tired movement towards it, and indeed a really tired move across to try and regain the centre ground, but The important thing was he had terrific racket control. Fifth double fault. A few times he's come in behind the serve. Well, he had a chance there, Stefan. No wonder he shakes his head. He read it right. It's his favourite return. Oh. Well, the coordination when you're this tired starts to go. That's what's happening. Sixth double fault. Tremendous forehand. Electric pace from Edberg there, generated out of very little. This is the kind of thing that normally Agassi does to opponents. So this for a 6-5 lead. Again, extraordinary running from Edberg. But Agassi gets out in front again. (110 Fahrenheit, 43 centigrade. Two really great champions have given absolutely everything here, and both players' reputation will be enhanced, win or lose. Edberg, the champion, serving for the second time to stay in the match. And if he manages it, we're into a tie-break. Oh! Brilliant forehand, followed by an indifferent one. Unbelievable. How can they carry on playing tennis of this standard? Off real depth, Agassi contrives the magical shot. So here are 2 more championship points for Agassi. Agassi taking his time for once. 3rd match point. Now will he serve and volley on second serve here? The end of a quite memorable match. And Andre Agassi wins his 4th title of the year. Showing tremendous courage, but you wouldn't know he'd won. So Agassi wins the title here in Washington for the 3rd time and extends his lead as world #1 over Pete Sampras. But he'll need some time to recover from his exertions here. A really staggering performance. And all credit to Stefan Edberg, who showed that far from being a back number, he's still got desire, he's still got commitment. And of course, with the talent that he has, and the ground strokes work so well from the back. He really would be a big force again. A match played out in 120 degrees Fahrenheit. And you wouldn't know from looking at them which one had won or lost. So Agassi wins his 4th title of the year. Hope you can join us in Amsterdam. Our coverage starts tomorrow at 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock in the UK. Congratulations to Andre and to Stefan.